Well, hello, Canada and soccer fans from coast to coast to coast. Good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you're tuning in to our special program here today. My name is Adam Jenkins from OneSoccer. Very pleased to be hosting today's special announcement where we will be unveiling the 8 away kits for the 2020 CPL season. And what a past couple of days it has been for the league after months and months of hard work and preparation from so many people involved with this fantastic league. We know where we're playing, we know when we're playing, and now it's finally time to complete the set of uniforms that we will be seeing the players play in. Now, just to recap yesterday's announcement, if you somehow missed it, the tournament will be broken up into 3 stages beginning on August 13th with Cavalry and Forge FC in the league's opening match, 28 first stage matches, and then 6 second stage matchups. Again, both will be round robin tournaments, so everyone will play everyone in the first stage. The top 4 move on to the second round, and from there, 2 teams will advance to a winner-take-all CPL final for 2020 with a chance to lift the North Star Shield. Now, I know everyone's excited to see the jerseys. I'm sure some of you at home might even have the home kit on and are looking forward to picking up an away kit as well. But there's one thing missing from that, and that is actually seeing what they look like and information on when and how you can get them. So we're going to get to all that information shortly. We have a player from each club across the country here with us today to help model and show off those uniforms. But before we get to that, let's please welcome CPL Commissioner David Klanikin to the show.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
I'm very well, David. Have you had a chance to sleep yet? It's been a very busy week for you and the team, I'm sure.
The team's worked real hard. I mean, it's been fantastic. Yesterday was a great day. Obviously, we're moving from positive to positive here with the away kit announcements. But yesterday was great. I mean, it was fantastic. Nothing but positivity coming from across the country. Certainly, players and the clubs are excited about getting back to doing what they like to do best, which is play football. So very, very happy about it. And we've picked the right spot. We've got an 8th team this year. It's going to be, and it's one of those situations in this the way we set up the season that you got to leave everything on the field every game. Like it's there's no tomorrow, so to speak.
Well, Commissioner, we're going to check back in with you a little bit later in the show once the big reveal is done, and we'll get your thoughts, and I might even ask you to pick a favorite. I know the unbiased commissioner isn't supposed to have a favorite, but we'll check back in with you later in the show and get your reaction to today's announcement.
Thank you.
All right. The time is here. It's time to finally see the new threads, the away kit, the change strip, whatever you want to call it. It's time to see them. So without further ado, introducing the 2020 CPL away kits. All right, an all-black city edition for the 8 away kits of 2020. Now we're going to get a closer look at each and every one of those jerseys and hear from a player on each of the 8 teams. And we're going to begin today out west. So let's bring in now our first 4 guests for the day from Pacific, from Cavalry, from Edmonton, and from Valor. Everyone say hello to Taryn Campbell, Nick Ledgerwood, and Daryl Fordyce, who are here today to help show off the kit. We're going to check in with them one by one, but let's start on Vancouver Island with Taryn Campbell. Now, Taryn, I understand that you just literally got off the training pitch, so I appreciate the media team blotting the sweat for you and getting you all camera ready. It's great to see you.
All right, thanks for having me.
Oh, we're very excited to have you here. So I believe in front of you, you have a very special package and with a gift inside. Is that true?
I do. I got a little package here. I'll open up for you guys.
All right, let's have a look at the Pacific FC away kit. That's fantastic stuff. That lighthouse in teal and purple just sticks out. It's the iconic to Pacific FC and Vancouver Island, the Fisker Lighthouse, the first lighthouse on the west coast of Canada, and the lighthouses, of course, across the island really give you that authentic Vancouver Island feel. Taryn, first of all, I'll ask you your reaction to the away kit.
I love it. I think it's my favorite kit that we've had so far. I love the colors on it. The teal and the purple look really good with the black.
Now, does the lighthouse remind you at all of the polar dip you guys did in Tofino, the team bonding experience? Does it give you that little shiver when you see it?
Yeah, it does. It's a really cool design.
Now, Taryn, with Tristan Borges and Dom Malonga not in the CPL for 2020, it's you and Easton in a race, not only for Golden Boot, but quite quickly, one of you could become the CPL's all-time leading goal scorer. Do you feel some goals in that kit? Can Pacific FC fans expect some goals with that number 14?
Of course, I'm going to do my best, give my all for the club, and hopefully score some goals when the tournament starts up.
Well, Taryn, before we let you go, just give you an opportunity to address and say hello to all the Pacific FC fans tuning in today for the announcement.
Hi, guys. Thanks for supporting us. We're glad to have you guys watching us when we go down to the tournament, and we're going to give our all, and we can't thank you guys anymore.
Well, Taryn, thank you very much. We can't wait to see you on the pitch in Charlottetown. All right, we're going to go across or over the Rockies, depending on who you ask, and start with Calgary, which means it's time to bring in Nick Ledgerwood, who also just got off the training pitch. I'm feeling really unathletic today with you guys running in from outside and getting ready to do it. But, Nick, we appreciate you being here.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, Adam.
Well, we're super excited. I know Cavs fans as well are excited to see the threads. They got that quick sneak peek in the video. But if you've got the box ready there in front of you, I think it's time to unveil the kit. All right, Nick.
There we got it right there. Nice, sleek, black-looking jersey with Calgary on the back there.
Super nice grading on the back too, with the red to black. All right, Nick, it's a sharp jersey. It's hard to mistake where you guys are from when you see that. But I wanted to ask you, with those Rockies prominently featured, you're a Lethbridge guy. You started your career in Calgary with the Storm. Now you're back with Cavalry. How would you assess the feeling of representing Alberta and in Calgary on the national stage?
Yeah, it's definitely a proud moment, and I think having my career come full circle and back to Calgary, it just makes it a little more bittersweet that I can represent Calgary again, and this jersey just shows how much I can identify with the city and Alberta in a whole. Having a jersey that has the Rocky Mountains on top of it, I think every Calgarian can identify with the Rocky Mountains, and definitely be proud to wear something like that.
Well, the significance of the Rockies, of course, an icon of Calgary, but it's to represent a treasury of scenic splendor. That's someone who's a lot more creative and eloquent with words than I am. Okay, Nick, like I did with Taryn, I'll give you an opportunity just to say hey to the Cavs supporters before we let you go, and probably have a shower after training.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, I just want to give a big shout out to all the fans out there from the Cavalry. Although we won't be playing any home games this year, we'll definitely be needing your support once we go over to PEI. It's going to be a long 6-7 weeks for us, so we're going to need every bit of support, and we definitely won't let you guys down. So thanks for the support, and I hope we'll get lots of pictures with you guys in the new threads.
And thanks to you, Nick. We really appreciate you taking some time with us today. Okay, that's 2 of the 4 Western clubs. Let's move up the province of Alberta to Edmonton, and we're going to check in with Amir Didich. Amir, how are you doing today?
Good. How's it going? Thanks for having me, Adam.
Oh, it's great to see you. I love the stark yellow background. It's not really an Eddie's color, but it makes the blue pop. Are you excited for this? Because I'm pretty pumped to see what Edmonton came up with.
Yeah, I got it right here, right in front of me, right in this box right here. It looks like a shoe box, but it's a jersey.
The floor is yours, Amir. Take it away.
Got some little papers in here. Little side, the Alberta legislator on the side there. Flip it over to the back. A little rally rabbit down there.
That. A Rally Rabbit on the jersey. That's you got to have Rally Rabbit involved in the legislature as well. Obviously, a statement of Alberta's strength, stability, and potential. Amir, obviously, it's hard to go wrong with a blue and blue color scheme. There's so much you can do with it. But how would you evaluate these jerseys compared to last year's?
Yeah, they're nice. I like the whole concept of everyone going black and every city having their own little touch of their color, of their city's color there. So it's a sleek little jersey here, and I know the guys here can't wait to put it on and compete out there in Prince Edward Island.
Now, I'm going to ask you a similar question that I asked Nick, slightly different, obviously, with you being from Sherwood Park and having a standout season last year with the Eddies that led to your first 2 caps with the Canadian national team earlier this year, which seems probably like 10 years ago, thanks to this pandemic. But what does it mean to you to be able to play for the hometown club and have that Edmonton on your chest?
Yeah, it's always a special city in my heart, and just growing up here and playing with the guys here that I'm still lucky to be able to play with day in and day out. It brings a sense of pride, just being from a city here that I grew up with and being able to explore that on the world stage.
All right, Amir, the floor is yours if you have anything you want to say to all the Eddies fans out there.
Yeah, just wanted to say thank you for the unwavering support through these tough times that we've all been going through. We see you guys on social media, and we're just excited as you guys to get out there and compete for a championship.
Amir, thanks so much for your time. Looking forward to seeing you in that very sharp black and blue.
Thank you very much, Adam.
All right, and finally, it's hard to call them a Western team, but they are in the Western portion of our show. We're going to the center of the nation, to Valor FC, and we're going to introduce a lot of you to Daryl Fordyce. If you are from Edmonton or if you're a Valor FC fan, you may know Daryl, but he's here today representing Valor FC. Obviously, Daryl, a big thank you and welcome to the show.
Hey, Adam, thanks for having me on.
I don't want to pick your brain too much, and I don't expect you to have a certain number in mind, but obviously you've been very fortunate and worked incredibly hard to play for so many different clubs and have a long career. How many kits do you think you've worn in your day, different kits?
Oh, I don't even know. I've given them all away. I think I have maybe 2 in the house, but I like to give them away to the people that's been good to me.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, well, it's time to unveil the latest kit that you'll be wearing, and that will have Fordyce on the back. So take it away, please.
The box they gave me is not as fancy as what Edmonton have there, but our kit is certainly beautiful. Over the beautiful bridge on it and the skyline, and then with Winnipeg at the bottom.
Yeah, that beautiful. The gold looks so good, Daryl. Yeah. I really enjoy that. We were speaking yesterday quickly as we just got our preparations done for the show, and you mentioned that you haven't really had an opportunity to explore Winnipeg all that much since you got here, and then the pandemic struck. But what have you learned, I should ask, from your teammates, from the staff, about what it means to represent Winnipeg?
From speaking to the boys and the staff, they're very proud. We're called Valor for a reason, and there's a lot of history obviously goes into the name, so a lot of the boys are very, very proud to represent Winnipeg.
And obviously, again, the skyline and the Provincial Bridge, very prominent on that jersey. Winnipeg being the heart of the continent, really, and the Provincial Bridge spanning across the Red River, uniting communities across Manitoba. Finally, Daryl, I'll ask you this. For people who are still getting to know you, a new face to the squad this year, I want to ask you, what does Daryl Fordyce plan to bring to Valor FC when he slips that crest on his chest?
Well, I always bring a lot of I'm always proud when I wear a shirt, no matter who I play for. A lot of work rate, and it goes by saying by my age, I'll bring a lot of experience. So, but no, I'll certainly help the boys throughout this tournament.
That's fantastic. And finally, again, before we let you go, anything you want to say to Valor FC supporters out there?
No, thanks for all your support. Obviously, we're not going to have any home games this year, so personally, I'll not get to see a lot of you. But once we go out to Prince Edward Island, we'll certainly be giving it our best, and hopefully we'll come back to Winnipeg with something special for you to see.
Fantastic. Well, Daryl, thanks for your time, and all the best to you and your family and Valor when you head off to Charlottetown.
Thanks, Adam. Good luck.
Sterile Fordyce of Valor FC. Okay, we're halfway there. I know teams on the eastern portion of this country are itching to see what they've got in store. But before we get there, let's recap what we've seen already. The first 4 jerseys that we unveiled today for the 2020 CPL away kits. The Fabric of the Isle with the Fiskard Lighthouse, a very beautiful outline in purple and teal. And we move on next to Cavalry with the Rockies, that beautiful sunset and reflection looking awesome there. The Fabric of the Mountains, the hashtag. Next up, FC Edmonton, Fabric of River Valley with the legislature popping out of a sea and a spray of blue. And last but not least, what we just saw, Valor FC, the skyline with Provencher Bridge, hashtag for Valor. Okay, so that's some of the details. And now it's time to move on to the remaining 4 teams. So let's introduce the gentleman who will be modeling and showing off our jerseys for you today from our remaining 4 clubs, 3 Ontarian sides and Halifax. Let's say hello now to our guests today. As we head out west, we will see Louis Bélan-Goyette, Michael Petrasso, Chris Nanko, and Malik Hamilton. All the boys are here. Good to see everyone. Nice to appreciate you guys being in here and hanging out while we unveiled some rival jerseys. So we'll check in with everyone in just a moment, but we will begin. Actually, let's show off the packages because we were talking about the different designs. So if you guys have those packages in front of you, just show the viewers what they can expect in just a short time here.
Mine's not as fancy as everyone else's. I think mine's
looks like a we got to talk to Atletico Ottawa and York 9. There's a competition within the competition. Oh, that's fantastic, guys. Okay, we'll check in with everyone in a minute, but we're going to start with Forge FC and the champions. And we have Chris Nanko joining the show today. Chris, thank you for being here. We've seen the little box that was prepared for you guys. So let's go ahead and open it up and show the Hammer supporters what you'll be wearing in Charlottetown.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Packed kind of snug here. I got some wrapping paper as well. And here we go. Hamilton at the bottom. You got the patch right there on the side as well.
I was just about to ask you about that patch. Obviously, the orange pops out. You got the Gore Park fountain on the jersey as well. Very nice abstract design. A meeting place in a community. What's the word I'm looking for? A place for community to gather in Hamilton with the Gore Park fountain. But overall, a very beautiful jersey. But Chris, that patch, what does it mean to you to see that gold patch after all your hard work last season?
Yeah, I mean, last season it was a pretty long season. The boys put in a lot of hard work to get that patch. It means the world to us. We had a couple of rough moments during the season, and just the way we started off, kind of losing games and stuff like that in both halves of the season. But we pulled it together, and we were able to earn that patch and win.
And Chris, obviously an unusual set of circumstances this year for this season, which might make repeating a little bit difficult, but what would it take for Forge FC to lift the North Star Shield again?
Yeah, I mean, it's not how I don't think anybody wanted to start off the season like this, but, things happen. So, but we've had a lot of time to train now and stuff and get our bodies prepared for this. It's a shorter tournament style of play. So it's going to be difficult, but the boys are looking forward to it, and hopefully we can come out on top again.
I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of competitive matches coming from Forge, especially in match 1 against Cavalry. Okay, anything you want to say to Forge supporters before we let you go?
Yeah, I mean, just shout out to all our supporters. Especially the Barton Street Battalion. They continue to follow us and support us throughout our journeys and stuff like that. So thank you guys for all the support, and we hopefully we can add another patch to this and get the ball rolling.
Well, the ball will get rolling on August 13th. Chris, thank you so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you and the boys in orange in Charlottetown.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, staying in the GTHA, Greater Toronto Hamilton area, we're going to move over now to York 9 and say hello to another new face. Michael Petrasso joining the show. Did you have a chance to get a bag or like a York 9 backpack or something to put that package in just to spruce it up a little bit?
No, I think we're just going to skip the packaging, keep it out of the camera, and just pull out the jersey. So
that's fair. Michael, it's good to see you in green. It's still probably shocking for a lot of different people, but I think the green suits you very well. So let's see what the black and green will look like.
Let's see if I get it all on camera here. And the back has the York at the bottom. I didn't get my last name on it this time, but
well, I think with the overnight shipping and the FedEx bag, they didn't quite have time to get Petrasso,
No.
but it will be there, I'm sure. Michael, just a very cool set of, or very cool way, excuse me, to represent the 9 communities that make up York region, and for you being a hometown guy, obviously not quite in York region, but you're still hometown guy now, trading in the maroon and gold for the Y9 green. And this roster has some serious and legitimate championship potential. How do you and your teammates feel about the roster and a chance to continue this hashtag Unite York, this trend and in goal for the year and bring that title back to the York region?
Yeah, like we've got a couple new players come in this year, including myself, and obviously York 9 had a strong core last year. So, you know, as the boys on paper, you know, we look quite strong, but obviously, you know, we need to come to game time, we need to show it. And I think, you know, that's what we're focusing on now, you know, like a lot of attention on us. And I think we're going to come to the tournament and prove it. So, yeah, the boys are looking forward to it. We're obviously excited to start playing again. So we're going to come out strong, and hopefully we can show our York 9 fans what we're all about.
And speaking of those York 9 fans, anything you'd like to say to the supporters before we let you go?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for all the support, and obviously we're not going to be playing at home, but feel free to show all your love on social media this year, and we'll be tuning in, and hopefully we can do you guys justice.
Tag those Petrasso jerseys that you'll pick up and let Michael know. Show him some love because you won't be able to play at the hometown stadium this year. Michael, thanks very much, man. It was great to see you, and appreciate you being on. Michael Petrasso, newly of York 9 FC. Okay, 2 clubs left, 1 more Ontarian side. Can't believe we're still in the province of Ontario, but it's the newcomers, and it's Atletico Ottawa. And joining us today to represent the club is Malik Hamilton. Malik, great to have you on, buddy. How are things going in the capital?
Good, man. Thanks for having me. Everything's good out here. We're just working hard to prepare for the upcoming season.
Well, we know that Atletico Ottawa has that classic and beautiful red and white stripes. I'm curious to see what the black looks like. So if you want to do the honors and show the fans their 2020 away kit, please.
All right. I'll skip out on the box. It's not as stylish as some of the other guys. So here we go. This is the front. See Parliament Hill down there on the bottom. And then on the back, Ottawa at the bottom there. And then the We Are Many, We Are One at the top.
Fantastic. I love the red stands out very nice on the black. You get Parliament Hill, you get the waving Canadian flag. Have you thought about what it's going to mean to represent Ottawa, the capital city club, if you will?
Definitely. For me, it's a huge honor to represent the nation's capital. Parliament Hill is a place where people visit, people celebrate, get together. So I think to have that on the front of the jersey, it just shows how much it means to the city of Ottawa.
What will that mean to you and the guys the first time that you do put on the jersey for a match?
Oh, for me, I think I can speak for the rest of the boys on the team. It's, like I said, a great honor. You know, it's a brand new team, and we want to do the city and the fans proud and have a great showing when we head out there to PEI.
All right, Malik, turning the floor over to you. Anything you'd like to say to Atletico Ottawa fans before we say goodbye?
Yeah, just thank you for the constant support. You know, we've tried to remain in contact with you guys as often as we could, and we can really feel the support, and we'll need you guys out there when we head over to PEI. So we're looking forward to making you guys proud.
Well, Malik, we're looking forward to seeing Atletico Ottawa join the league and bringing us to 8. So thanks so much for being here. Kit looks fantastic, and we look forward to seeing you in it very, very soon.
Perfect. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for having me.
All right, last but certainly not least, we're going to move on to our 8th and final kit. I'm sure Halifax fans have been waiting very patiently. They're just yelling at me, come on, fewer questions. Let's just get to the good stuff. Well, we're going to do that right now. And representing the club today is Louis Belong-Guayet. Louis, Bonjour, comment ça va, mon ami?
Ça va bien, merci. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's great to see you, and I'm trying to keep track of everyone. So just to recap, we have Petrasso on the show. That's a new face with a new team. You on a new team. Daryl Fordyce, Malik Hamilton. We're getting to know so many of the stars of 2020 today. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, let's show off the kit. I can feel that Wanderers fans demanding to see it. So let's not waste any more time.
Beautiful box. The bridge. And Halifax at the bottom.
Love that. And Louis at the top. I love that. That's a nice touch. Fantastic.
Yes,
okay. What was your first reaction when you saw the kit? Obviously, this isn't the big unveil, but it's the first time you've been able to hold it in your hands. What did you think when you saw it?
Yeah, I was very happy to finally get it in my hands. I mean, I haven't been wearing the logo very often since we stopped training. So no, I was very, very happy. I even put it on, just to see how it feels, how it looks, and no, I'm very happy. It's a beautiful jersey.
Beautiful jersey with the McDonald Bridge, very prominent there, and connects the communities in Halifax, obviously Dartmouth and downtown. Louis, a couple more questions for you. First, I want to ask you similarly to what I asked Daryl, but what have you learned from the fans, the staff, in speaking and reaching out to supporters about what it means to be a Wanderer? Because obviously they have a reputation for being some of the most passionate fans in this league.
Yeah, I think we all know that, having seen last year the fans at the stadium, but I think that's what we see. We see the stadium and the fans, but it's much more than that. It's, a lot of communities, a lot of people from, very far away. I've heard that people come drive, hours to come watch the game. So I think it's not only Halifax, it's, it goes way beyond that.
Et Louis, la Ligue m'a demandé pour une question française, alors je te demande ça. Tu es dans une position unique où tu as les supporters à Halifax ainsi que les supporters francophones de la Ligue. Que signifie pour vous le fait que tu es un modèle pour les jeunes francophones de votre ville natale de Montréal et du reste du Canada?
Ouais, je suis très privilégié que le monde me regarde et prenne exemple sur moi. Donc, non, je suis vraiment content, vraiment fier de pouvoir représenter les francophones de la ville.
Louis, thank you very much for being here today. Finally, as we've done with the first 7 guests, a chance for you to address those Halifax Wanderers supporters of yours.
I just want to say thanks. I know it's been rough times with the coronavirus and all that, but we hope to make you proud during the tournament, and hopefully we can win the championship for you guys. So thank you for the support.
Louis, thank you. Merci. À bientôt.
Merci beaucoup.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 8 new kits. So exciting. Fantastic job by Macron and just everyone involved with the design of these kits. So let's go through the jerseys. The 4 that we just unveiled, we'll recap them one final time. Starting, of course, with Forge FC, the champions, the Gore Park fountain prominently, and the gold patch on the right arm. Hashtag fabric of the hammer. Moving on to York 9. Hashtag fabric of the 9 stripes, and all 9 communities and the line connecting them as they unite the community. Very nice touch with the green. The green looks so bright and fantastic on those jerseys. Atletico Ottawa, 8th club in the country. The newcomers will get to see 2 new kits, or 2 new kits for everyone, but especially for Atletico Ottawa with Parliament Hill and the Canadian flag waving on display. And finally, Halifax Wanderers. You have the Sound Wave on the home kit and the McDonald Bridge on the away kit, the City Edition kits. And those are your 8 City Edition kits. Let's take one more look at the big picture with another video. All right, so now we know what they look like, and I'm sure you're very anxious to get your hands on one of the City Edition kits. So how do you get one? Well, it's very simple. Just head to shop.canpl.ca. Pick one up right now. And before we say goodbye today, I want to invite the commissioner back one final time to talk about what we just saw and learn a little bit more about the process. Commissioner, hello again. How did you enjoy the show? Fantastic, Adam. It was great to see the players and see how enthusiastic they are about the new away kits. They look good. They're going to look great in them for sure. And they should. I know they'll be proud to wear them for sure because of just the iconic nature of them and the way they're tied back to the communities. It's when I think about this, on the heels of a really exciting announcement yesterday in regard to the Island Games and being in PEI for our 2020 season. We've got something very special here with our new 2020 away kits. I think the idea of calling them the City Edition jerseys, it's hard to believe that these were designed prior to the pandemic because they really do bring it home, right? I think our clubs and the league office and our partner Macron, they've outdone themselves this time. It just shows how creative and innovative we can be, and with this theme. And the way that we're paying homage to our 8 cities and really our homes, it makes a real connection. And the kit, to me, these kits exemplify, they exemplify our supporters and our fans and our partners and ourselves, meaning the clubs. And really, to me, it shows the fact that, there's a real collective desire to build our league together. And we've said that all the way along. We've always said we're many, we are one. And so to me, that's at the heart of it all. Even more exciting though, is I look at it, we're going to get to see these jerseys being worn when we're playing in PEI. It's going to be really amazing. It's going to be amazing. There's no doubt about it. I mean, again, each one is unique, yet they're similar. And so you don't see that very often. And I think that's important. And also we've made them part of the entire collective announcement as part of that package that we announced yesterday during the announcement for the Island Games. So, there's just so much going on here. And I made the comment yesterday that now that we're kind of out of the chute with when we're playing starting August 13th, the fact that we're going to PEI and everything else, that was kind of the launch point. And now it's like, I think over the next couple of weeks, every day it'd be like drinking from a fire hose. So, sit down, buckle in. It's going to be a great ride. And thanks for doing this, Adam. And again, more so, even thanks for the players for doing this. I know they're very busy too. 2 of the guys just came from practice, and they are such great young professionals. It's a pleasure to see them in our league for sure. Oh, I couldn't agree more. And Commissioner, I do love the idea, especially now. You mentioned that these jerseys were designed before the pandemic. Yeah. The idea, another one of the ideas behind City Edition was to bring a piece of the town with them wherever they went in this country. And now that they won't get a chance to play at home, it's going to be extra special to have that symbol of their communities with them in Charlottetown. Commissioner, thanks so much for your time today. Congratulations to you and the team on what's been a very busy, I'm sure, past couple of days and drinking from the fire hose, like you say. Cheers. Thanks, Adam. Cheers. All right, now as the Commissioner alluded to yesterday, the CPL announced the Collective, the CPL's new nationwide fan club. For single fee collective members will get their choice of 2020 home or 2020 away kits. And like we saw today, there's some pretty awesome options to choose from, as well as many other member benefits. And just to tie that thought together and get a more all-encompassing idea of what it is, check out this short video.
We are the ones. The ones that stood up to be counted. The ones that believed in the dream before it became reality. The ones that never gave the haters a chance. We donned our colors, sang the first notes, and planted our flag. And our dream, well, it touched every part of this beautiful country. Our obsession, our joy, our game is about to return. And as our players return to battle, we are rising above club colors to show our commitment to a national dream. We support our club. We support our league. We are the Collective. Count me in.
And count me in as well. For more information on the collective and to pick up your 2020 CPL Away Kit, head to canpl.ca and shop.canpl.ca to get your new City Edition kit. Thank you all so much for joining us. That's going to wrap it up today for the show. One final thank you to the players for joining us today, and a congratulations to everyone involved at the CPL for a fantastic past couple of days. I've been Adam Jenkins from OneSoccer, and I cannot wait to see those kids on the pitch. First match of the Island Games kicks off on August 13th, and we'll talk to you then.